Drums have always been my place where I could go be myself, not having to worry about what anyone would think, say, do. I could express myself through anger, through being happy, through sorrow, through being excited, through having anxiety. Drums and just music, period, has always been that place of healing for me. It's been a great place to just release. My name is Grover Stewart. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a musician. I started playing drums as a little kid in my dad's church. I participated in every musical activity I can get involved in, whether it was concert band, symphonic band, marched in DCI, and I would just hang out, watch videos. That's basically where my drum lessons came from. Practice is very important, at least to me that is. I like to be well-rounded, so I practice on a lot of different styles, dynamic ranges. I find different music that I am not familiar with, and then I dig in that way and just study and learn, listen to as much music as possible, listen to vocalists, organ players, piano players, guitar players. And then also practicing what's important is reading, making sure I'm on top of reading charts, reading music, period, because you get those calls, and when you get those calls, reading music opens a lot of doors for you. Playing music and playing drums, even listening to music, can be therapeutic. That free-flowing mind and being in the zone, being in that place of no mind, you really begin to create an environment of just being free. It's a really beautiful place to be. The music that I fell in love with when I was a kid, it's like breakbeat music, and it's breakbeat music and house music. With breakbeat music, you would hear things like this in the breakbeat. Heard that, it was something about it that just grabbed my attention. So, of course, growing up, I listened to a lot of James Brown. Practice a lot of James Brown. The breakbeat, the grooves, the feels, they just felt good. A drummer could be. Hearing that drove me mad. I was obsessed with learning those grooves. So the break beats I fell in love with, and then I remember as a kid, I fell in love with house music, and it just made you want to move and groove. You would hear the, and then here comes the 4 on the floor. I thought that was pretty funky. Then as I got older, I started digging and doing a lot of research as I played the drums. 6th grade, I spent my time in drum and bugle corps. I was on a tour bus for the entire summer. It really prepared me for what it would take to be a musician. Discipline, up early in the morning, pull your practice pad out, you're still yawning, but you were up. My style actually came from there. This big marching influence where, it's like, So I had to go back and learn how to not play so heavy. I went through a huge transition because imagine you playing through the drums. So I found a way to take that technique and include it in my drumming and playing a drum set where it's not so heavy. I have gotten the sound that I've yearned for years. Something about getting older and wiser. One thing I remember, I was told this, as a musician, you will be very lonely. And I was lonely at times, but in the sense, it was that loneliness was filled with just being by myself. Spending time playing, practicing. I spent hours upon hours practicing and educating myself on anything from the instrument, the sound, to the type of drum or the type of cymbal or the style of music. It's all about the results. Sometimes you got to go through some pain to get the results, man. Up early in the morning, late nights, achieve those goals, man. Playing in the cracks, playing in the pocket, man, beginning to the middle, from the middle to the end, it just feels good. And the pocket could just be this. The pocket could be this. If the groove was you didn't go. That wasn't. You don't get anything from that. And the other people around you, you're having a conversation. So playing that pocket and staying in that pocket is important. So if someone's starting down, it's important that you learn to play the pocket and you make it feel good. Because when you do that, you support everybody around you. I have a mantra that I live by. You need to find something or a phrase or a word that defines you. And the phrase that defines me is attitude is everything. There are times where I've been sad, angry, upset, depressed, and you would never know it. I smile because I'm still here. I smile because I can still play. I smile because I have people around me that love me and I love them. And when I can get on the stage with people who embrace the music the way that I do and they have a love for it and they're having a good time, that smile, man, it's automatic. I have something to smile about. I do. Look at this drum set, man. How can you not smile? Makes me smile, makes me laugh, makes me feel good. That's what you want, man. You want to feel good.
I hope y'all edit that.
St. Louis has been really good to me. You know, I've been able to maintain work here. I'm grateful for this city that, you know, I want to play with people and people want to play with me. This city is so rich and full of musical history that people need to know about. I mean, it is unbelievable the musicians that have come from this city, that this city has developed. And I'm grateful, very grateful, and I'm proud to say that I am from St. Louis. Thank you, St. Louis, for all the love and all the pizza and the, gooey butter cake and the ravioli, the red hot riblets. What advice can I give to drummers? I will tell you this, as a drummer, practice makes improvement. Practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes improvement, and you just keep improving. You have to discipline yourself, stay in that basement, stay in that room, stay in that attic, wherever you're practicing at, and watch and listen to as much music as you can. There's so much music in this world, it's ridiculous. I am like a nut and obsessed with all different styles of music. And if I hear something and I don't know it, I'm like, I want to know what that is. So my advice is keep your mind, your eyes, and your ears open, because that in which you may learn, you may be playing it one day and that may take you around the world, but just discipline yourself. I promise you, you'll get what you want. Practice makes improvement. I feel like I'm very fortunate because I have a gift. I'm very proud of that gift and I'm very humbled to have it, but I'm also grateful that it is a place where I can let go and let God. I've been able to find the spirituality and the God from within to release and enjoy this instrument.